Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about. And what I want to talk about today is this idea of setting a low bar, because basically this relates to my relationship with reading books and listening to books. And I've noticed that over the past few months, I have been reading less than I would have that that I would like, and I mean, also a lot of external factors, play into this. I still read quite a few books, but not as much as I would have liked. And I feel like the reason behind this is because I've been setting too high of a bar for what I consider to be reading. And so basically last year I was just listening to audiobooks a lot. And then at some point I started buying the Kindle versions of the audiobooks with the audiobook so that I can follow through, to follow with the whatever the audio narrator is saying. And then so that I can highlight the interesting passages. And I've noticed that actually that has led me to read less books because I just feel like I'm missing out on something. And basically, I feel the need that to be following on whatever I'm listening to. Uh, like the need to only read, to only listen to an audiobook if I'm also able to follow the reading, and basically that cuts out all of the time that I spend walking outdoors where I don't necessarily where I can't necessarily follow the text, and basically it puts me in a bit of a like perfection mindset, or like I don't know, it's like I tried not to have a perfection mindset, but yeah, I do feel a huge fear of missing out when it comes to this area, and so basically that has led me to listen to less books. And so today I decided to turn it around, and basically I decided, okay, uh, I want to find, like, I want to have strategies just to, uh, to encourage myself to listen more to books, even if I can't take perfect notes on them. And one thing that also helps is listening to memoirs and like books that don't necessarily have dense information in them. Really helps, because basically those are the books that I can absolutely listen to on the fly. And so basically today I bought this audiobook. It's called Tough Titties, and it's a bit of an odd name, but it's by this woman. I don't remember her name. Let's see what her name is. Laura Belgray. So this is the book. If you can see it, let me remove myself. Can you see this? No, so, yes, this is the book. If you want to go listen to it. And it's quite interesting. It has some funny stories, and it's nice. It's a nice book to listen to. So yeah, I definitely want to push myself to basically overcome this fear of missing out by just actually not buying the Kindle version of the books that I want to listen to, except maybe for some books that I know will be dense in information, and so that way I don't feel like I'm missing out on any quotes or anything like that. And I know, like, capturing is a important part of the process that doesn't take that much time, but if basically trying to capture things by highlighting them would mean that I read less books, I think I would rather not capture it and just read the books to get in the habit of, like, keep maintaining the habit of listening to books, and just getting inspired by books rather than maybe spending that time watching a TV series or doing something like that. And I do find that I enjoy more listening to books than I do, watching TV or something like that. It's just that this is something that I need to keep reminding myself by doing it more often. Uh, just because I'm making it harder for myself. I'm making the barrier to entry in a way for listening to books too high in the sense that I need to be able to follow through on the book manuscript, but actually that makes it too high, and I think I would rather just lower the bar when it comes to listening to books and basically just intake the information through my ears without necessarily needing to take notes of it, and just uh, have this habit built in, and yeah, just do this thing that I enjoy tremendously, but that I haven't been doing too much of lately. It's not as if I've been like not doing anything productive lately. Actually, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, as I might have mentioned before on this channel. But they're not exactly the same as books, and I do really enjoy the feeling of reading a book, learning about someone's story, learning new things, and like just basically there's some extra satisfaction that I get from listening to a book than I do from listening to a podcast. Obviously, the podcast allow me to have access to a wider range of ideas, which is really good. But also the books, like listening to books allows me to practice my ability of going deep. And so I don't feel like I've been doing too much of that lately. So yeah, it would be good to get into back into the habit of reading books. And about this is that I have like on my Goodreads, I have a yearly challenge, and basically for this year I have already completed my own yearly challenge. Like the idea behind this yearly challenge, like how much the goal I put for myself is, like how I designed it was that I put a goal so low that it's evident that not evident, but uh, that it's pretty easy for me to complete it, and then like basically using the same approach as I use for my Apple Watch. But it doesn't seem like it's working for the books for me. It's working very well for when it comes to my activity rings on my Apple Watch, but it's not working as well for me when it comes to books. So maybe I'm thinking of bumping up the number of books that I want to read this year, just basically to force me as a forcing function to listen to more books and basically lower the bar. But I'm just pondering it. I won't do it because I want to give myself some time to think about this, because I don't want to affect my psychology in a negative way and end up not reading at all because I set a goal that's too high. So yeah, I'm kind of hesitant on changing the goal, but we'll see. I'll think about it and I will see whether or not I will change it. But yeah, today has been an interesting day. I basically did quite a few things. Yeah, worked out, and then yeah, I also gave a class, a tutoring class related to machine learning, and then I started reading this one paper that that was in the reading group hosted by some of my colleagues on Friday, but I hadn't read it before, so I was just reading through it, and I was learning quite a few things. It was quite interesting, and yeah, what an interesting day today. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Uh, Obviously, it's 2 a.m. I don't know how to get around. Like, I don't know how to get back to sleeping at a reasonable hour. But this is what it is for now. Uh, I think it won't change in the next, let's say, 10 days before I go to Amsterdam and before I go back to Morocco. So, yeah, for now, I just have to embrace it. And maybe I can hit the reset button when I'm traveling, when basically I try to take take off the cognitive load of basically uh, like doing these videos and basically posting these videos, and that also helps. Especially when I'm not on my own, I would rather not do them because basically the cost of doing them, like the effort that it would take to do them, will be uh, much higher than it takes for me right now to do them, and basically I don't want to burn myself out. That so I'm just gonna take like a scheduled break for this. So the scheduled break is always when I'm traveling. There is no filming of these little videos, and that's okay. That's something that I'm completely okay with. And yeah, it's kind of a pact that I'm making with myself that I can stick to because I can give myself a few breaks and it's not just like go every single day of my life. And it's nice to have these breaks like I had one back a few days, a few two. It's been 2 weeks now, I think already. So so yeah, just gonna have another one in 10 days. We'll see how that goes. Uh, and yeah, and then I will go on vacation again. And yeah, I mean, I really do need some breaks this summer. I've been working so hard and pushing myself. I think it has been paying off, but I think my sleep is suffering a lot from this. So yeah, I mean, maybe in a few months, I will try to find a better better arrangement for my sleep. But in the meantime, while there's still a lot of uncertainty about my job, I mean, not my job specifically, but about my role change. Uh, I guess that's how things are gonna be for now, and I completely accept them, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Anyway, I need to go to sleep because tomorrow I need to wake up for the call that I have at 10 a.m. So yeah. Thanks a lot for tuning in today. I hope you're having a fantastic rest of the day. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So thanks again for tuning in. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.